Yes, mate. How's it going? Video coming out. Video coming out tonight. What is the video? Say yeah. I've got notification bell. I've got notifications on. You know, I'd say. Did you not see what I did on the community page? I tagged you in it. I've done a new banner for you.
The 35th anniversary of the dark day that will never be forgotten.
Yes, boy. God, Jack. Did I call you Jack? It's arrived. Yes, my guy. Yes, my guy. You watching the game? Please say you watching the game. Hope you stay in here while you watch the game. It's going to be fire, mate. Who's going to win? Let me know in the comments. Let me know. Who's going to win? Liverpool or Palace? Is Liverpool going to score first or Palace going to score first? Let me know. Who's going to score first then? Jack? Who's going to score first? You need to try and get Discord. You need to try and get Discord, man. Who's going to score first then, Jack? And I'll call you Jack. Liverpool. 3-1 Liverpool. Ooh, nice result, nice result. I like that. I like that.
No, it's always a really important.
Let's get that up. Ready to go. 3-1 Liverpool. Who's going to score for Liverpool then, Jack? Who's going to score? Alisson's back in goal. Let's go.
Welcome to All on Sky Sports main event. And another big Sunday in the Premier League.
Saying it.
Two of the title contenders in action, and first up,
I've got the Liverpool Career Mode coming soon as well. Here we go. Kick off time. Let's go. The senior reply.
So no room for racism weekend, so both sets of players take the knee. Away we go. Liverpool currently lying third, but will go top with a win.
Jack, I know I've just seen your option. I need you to. Jack, can you try and get this goal?
When we were getting to that stage of the season,
now where
draws feel like defeats, and that was
your email address, and I can make you my
against Manchester United.
Already Palace on the front foot, at least they move that ball wide. It's Mitchell.
Save Alisson.
His first moment of the game.
Jack, you saw it.
I think the early goal scored by Danny Welbeck for Brighton shut Anfield just a few weeks ago, but Palace looking to do the same here, is it? It's opened up for him. The shot is tame, but a good start from Crystal Palace.
Yeah, really good start. And again, Liverpool making a poor start, but at least the man was back between the post there, Alisson Becker. He's got a couple of touches early on, being involved in the action. That won't do him any harm.
And a word for Crystal Palace. They may be forgotten on a day like this, falling to the champions last weekend. And they find a way to beat another of the Premier League's powerhouses this time round. They've done it before. Only free kick for Salah in this somewhat makeshift back three. Wanted to take the free kick quickly, Liverpool. But that Palace defence reshuffling again. Injury issues back there. Okay, here.
Jack, you still in it, yeah?
Lerma having to play.
If you can get Discord,
defense, I say back three, more likely to be a back
be
five
happy.
Henderson, only real recognised centre back.
Not
playing it forward to Mateta. Canate. Powering Van Dijk again. Lerma going long. And Canate. Robertson. To Van Dijk. Just a few days ago, Liverpool experiencing that defeat against Atalanta. And Jones. McAllister, same midfield three as midweek. Bradley. Salah. Plenty in the penalty area for Liverpool. Bradley. Get round Lerma.
3-1 Liverpool. Who's going to score?
Looking for Bradley again, just to know how to play. Arelu's pass from Alexis McAllister. He's such a key player in that midfield.
Yeah, it's interesting what's happened here with Jürgen Klopp bringing Alisson back in, and rightly so, but Kelleher had been fantastic. It's a similar situation with, just watching Conor Bradley on that far side. Trent Alexander-Arnold is now getting up to speed, and you would imagine maybe there's a game for him there in Atalanta on Thursday. But again, that kid's been fantastic. He's really missed on Thursday. The drive he brings you on that right side, pushing forward, and the energy he gives you.
Thanks, he's still here, yeah?
Earlier this season, the many young players that have come into the side this campaign for Jürgen Klopp, and all the injury issues, and have stood tall. Can they help Liverpool get over the line?
Do some reactions to
Here's Van Dijk.
my channel.
Jones, the pressure from Munoz.
Yeah, I think that's something that we probably see more of even next season when the manager Crystal Palace.
What do you think so far to the game?
Before that, it'll be more often than a back five. You just see how aggressive Munoz was there from that right wing back position, jumping into midfield onto Curtis Jones, and that's certainly a trait.
What do you think of the game so far, John?
Crystal Palace team.
Well, this man forward there was Robertson. Van Dijk into Endo. Canate. And Bradley. Salah. 17 Premier League goals for Salah this season. Van Dijk. Salah looking to link up with McAllister. Almost got it back. Sliding out there. Lerma did well. Losing out. Palace know they won't get that sort of time.
Yeah, that's the game in a nutshell there. You think of the role of Endo today in terms of Elise and Eze trying to hit Liverpool on the counter-attack. That's been the first opportunity, and he's dealt with it there. Endo done really well.
Stepping in there, former Liverpool defender Nathaniel Klein. Anderson. Good passer out of defence. Back to Dean Henderson. Former Manchester United man. Klein forward. Elise.
Thank you.
Under his usually excellent control.
I need your email address.
Robertson.
Post it somewhere. Jack, if you know.
Ready. Robertson getting high on the pitch for Liverpool. He does as well. Here's Canate. Robertson. This may be the set pattern for most of this match, you would imagine. Canate. Into Diaz. Walton couldn't get there. He says there. Gets away from one challenge and gets it back, and this is where Palace can be dangerous. Mateta. This will be most of Crystal Palace's game plan. Bradley couldn't quite win it cleanly. Walton stretching to keep it alive. Very impressive figure in the Palace midfield. There's Sean Walton again. Hughes. Mitchell into Eze. Liverpool break here. Tight marking from Lerma once more, who's not afraid to push up. And here's Robertson. Saw the gap. Diaz. Nunez on the move. The ball inside though to Robertson,
Let's
Diaz,
go.
and Nunez
Oh, sorry.
with a shot. Good position taken up by Robertson.
Yeah, one of the few times in the game that Liverpool have upped the pace, and a lot this comes from Andy Robertson. And he just drives forward through that space, just brilliantly there. It just seems to open up for him. First the ball, and then Darwin Núñez. If he was just on his heels initially, Darwin Núñez, he would have been a lot closer to the goal there if he realised the situation a little bit earlier. I'm just going to add a little bit more of that into the game. Earlier on in this game, been a little bit lethargic from Liverpool. Just a couple of times we've just seen the pace quicken up.
No real room for manoeuvre in this title race. Manchester City, comfortable victors over Luton Town yesterday. Here's Curtis Jones. Several Liverpool players returning from injury.
You don't know.
We have had a goal.
Oh, goal.
The other game taking place at 2 o'clock today in Fulham.
Fulham are one off
In front
already.
in the London derby. Andres Pereira in the first 10 minutes.
See if I can do it this way.
And West Ham United playing against Bayer Leverkusen on Thursday in the Europa League. The latest side to be beaten by Xabi Alonso's side. Of course, Xabi Alonso declaring he will be at Leverkusen next year, if you believe it. Robertson. Robertson
you-
going in.
You still heard it, yeah?
But there will be that nervous tension around this ground. Maybe that nervous tension sat next to me in the commentary box as well. That's what title races can do. Here's Robertson.
There's been a lot of this from Liverpool. Credit to Crystal Palace, they're making it difficult for Liverpool to get it into the front three. You look at that sort of, certainly the back three of Crystal Palace. Had problems there. Nathaniel Klein's normally
sure,
right back there. At times you see him in midfield. So
What you think of the game so far? We've had
look dangerous yet, Liverpool.
a couple of chances.
Forward here and taken down well by Nunez. Bradley's free. Now he goes to Bradley. McAllister. Will try that pass inside that's worked so often this season, but not that time.
Let me know, guys.
Yeah, just on a different wavelength there to Darwin Núñez. Still talking about it now.
You like your new banner up?
Well, for Jurgen Klopp. 16 games since the announcement. Trophy under his belt already since then. And his favourite opponent, would you believe? All of that won't matter right now. Mateta.
Not bad, not bad. I like that.
Strong striker. Robertson running along looking for Salah. Nunez takes it well. Diaz won't quite get there, but Nunez there again.
Come on.
Hughes back there for Palace.
We're all over Palace, man. We
Diaz.
just can't score.
Roll Elise.
Literally, can't score.
Konate.
Well, done really well there. Anderson coming across, putting that challenge in because Nathaniel Klein missed one he
Oh
shouldn't
my.
made.
Oh, and Elise with a loose pass. He got away with that one. And Michael Elise, of course, such a key player for Crystal Palace. And coming back from the hamstring injury, not the only Palace player in that regard. And Oliver Glasner had to be sure that he was ready to start. Munoz forward. Wharton was brave with that header. Does win the free kick. 20-year-old Adam Wharton started. Has been dropped. Says he was signed by the club in January from Blackburn. And really stepped up to the Premier League well.
Yeah, they do really well, Crystal Palace, in terms of picking players up from the Championship. Dougie Freeman, as I said, does a really good job there. He looks like another one they've brought in the areas here on the ball. Been really impressed with him. Walking in midfield.
Mateta. There's a try again, but Bradley winning it for Liverpool, but it don't keep it for long. Liverpool have found this situation in games where turnover, the ball has been quite high. Anderson under pressure, and then Robertson has a swing at that one. Goes inside to Elisa. Mitchell is high up the field as well. Here's Lerma. Has to remain disciplined. Anderson. Out it goes to Mitchell. And Elisa. Callister almost won it back.
Great ball out wide from Anderson. He's got that, just had an awful lot, and then he followed his pass him into the box, waiting for the cross. Just jogging back now.
You can see, move wasn't there. Here's Wharton looking to link up again, and a clever ball wide as well. Elisa. Mitchell. Good position here, has it?
Oh, 1-0 down already.
Crystal Palace lead at Anfield. Are the Eagles about to take down a title contender? Jurgen Klopp stunned. Liverpool stunned. A stunning moment for Crystal Palace.
Oh, it was a brilliant goal. Really good football down that side. Interchange of passes. Liverpool close, not getting close enough. Some lovely passing, intricate play. And the space there, you cannot believe. You look at Virgil van Dijk and the goalkeeper. Doing really well, working down this side. And the acres of space.
What is Liverpool doing, man?
Mitchell doesn't even look, he just puts it
Can I
into
say
the
he's
area.
not doing
And
anything?
Eze
Get
can't
rid of
miss,
him,
and
man.
that is now again another shocking start from Liverpool.
Oh.
The fourth goal in his last 7 Premier League matches. Very is it? We know those talented individuals that Crystal Palace have in their front line that haven't always been available this campaign. When they get it right, they make things happen against even the best in the league. And they are facing one of the best in the league right now. But after what felt like a nervy start, it's Palace who have the advantage. And that's the situation with that goal.
What is Liverpool
started
doing?
this game in third. They currently are still third, but
It had been a really slow start from Liverpool. I said it looked quite lethargic.
now Mateta. Oh, they're stretched again. Picking it up, Mateta. Offside. Of course, we saw Brighton score early, and Liverpool were able to turn it round. They're the kings of turning games around.
They're going to have to do it again. Would you believe that's the 21st time this season Liverpool have gone 1-0 behind? The powers of recovery, we know, are fantastic. And that has to stop happening. You can't keep coming back. It's another game without a clean sheet.
And that was a loose pass from McAllister. That's it. Full of confidence, full of skill. And he's still going here, and he's checked right on the edge of the area. Palace feel that should be a foul. It was penalty.
Oh, he's still down, Eze. Difficult to see from me whether it was a foul or it was just a coming together.
Exactly, you're still right.
And here's Lerma. Anderson goes long. Is it back to his feet? Moving particularly well. So Palace effectively down to 10 for now.
There's been no real pace or energy or agency in Liverpool's play. Person just rolling it to each other, allowing Crystal Palace players to get back into that shape. I thought Liverpool had come flying off the traps here on the back of what happened Thursday night.
Anything but. Robertson goes forward. Diaz spins Klein. Diaz across it goes. Might reach Salah. Might still reach it. And Lerma, who's had quite a short start to this game. So looking for Mateta. Oh, slip of the back. And Mateta is in. What a chance for Palace. Whoa, was it off the line? It was.
Wow,
Robertson!
Robertson!
What could that be?
Well, it certainly lifted the crowd, and they couldn't help look at that. And obviously go back to what happened here a few years ago when Liverpool were going for a title. This time it stayed out. Brilliant from Andy Robertson.
Robertson.
Well, goodness me. How big a moment could this prove to be in the grand scheme of things?
Yeah, trying to go tight, loses his footing, and he's got a long time to think about it. Mateta. It's a really good finish. How tight is that?
That was close.
Brilliant from Andy Robertson.
That was close.
Look how tight it is. There's just that little step he makes just before he gets things. It looked like he was just getting away from him.
Robertson.
How vital is that going to be at the end of this game?
Jackie, you something like that.
Virgil van
Your
Dijk.
channel as well.
A big thank you to his defensive partner, the man who's been to his left so often in a Liverpool shirt.
So, oh,
How many times have we seen the last man
we
get
did
that
it.
clearance wrong? Here's Mitchell. I said that Palace just keep coming forward.
Liverpool's just hoofing it,
They've
man.
got some talented dribblers in their side.
So much sharper Crystal Palace. Liverpool look leggy.
And don't forget, of course, Crystal Palace did score twice against Man City.
Oh,
Capable of causing the best sides in the Premier League problems, which is why they've stayed in the Premier League for so long. But how close was this?
Wow. Fantastic defending from Andy Robertson. He's going a full pelt. Really interesting when he sorts his feet out at the last minute to just keep it out. Crystal Palace have been fantastic in this first 20 minutes. They are one of those teams that you look at and you think you've got players who can cause you a problem. And they're certainly doing that at this moment.
Oliver Glasner, a manager who wants to play front foot football. Aggressive pressing and an advantage that they deserve. Liverpool struggled to great chances in the first 20 minutes. The flag's gone up. We know Palace are actually a side who don't give away too many chances.
It's not Liverpool being lethargic with the ball. It's also off the ball. It's far too easy for Crystal Palace to make passes. They're certainly to get down the left side. Anderson just spraying balls out. Over on that far side to Eze Mitchell.
That man's gonna give it to City.
Don't be forgiven for thinking the way this game has started that Crystal Palace are a top side in this Premier League. Forward, Liverpool going direct. Here's Jones. Red shirts flooding forward.
I think Liverpool do. They've got to start getting the ball into the front players a couple of times. Certainly, they've asked questions of Nathaniel Klein. The only couple of times that they've looked a little bit nervous, Crystal Palace. And Lerma's actually down now.
Well, I hope he's just winded, but he's had an assured start. The first 20 minutes of this game playing out of position.
Yeah, it's just as landing. And that's when you're getting that ball into the front three. Ask questions of centre-backs who are not used to playing centre-back. They haven't done that enough, Liverpool. Pass has been far too slow. Almost just rolling it to each other out, putting pace on the pass.
Back to his feet. It's Canate. Here's Diaz. Diaz will look to get it back. No, he's not get there. Committed to the challenge. Now Lerma. Here's Jones. And Jones, can he get round? It will be the Liverpool corner, but Lerma got across pretty well there.
Yeah, he did well. Again, it's the combination between the front here. They need to be more involved. I keep mentioning that. Munoz did really well defensively there. So initially,
Robert,
he misjudged the pace of Curtis Jones, who went past them.
So Robertson to take this corner for Liverpool, who need a spark. Robertson looking for Van Dijk, up he goes. Canate couldn't do much with that in the end. And Lisa. Robertson. Arsenal urging his side to get quickly back into shape. And Robertson. Brilliant work from Robertson. And Klein gets the goal kick.
No, does well there, Klein. Almost gets another one too. But Andy Robertson, he's been Liverpool's best player. He's the one who's given some sort of agency with the ball, driving runs, a give and go.
Nathaniel Klein getting across there, who made over 100 appearances for Liverpool. Maybe a small part of him would like to see them win the title, but right now for Palace, defence holding firm. Really troubled so far. Another mix-up in that back line for Liverpool. Then Canate, that's certainly messy, but an appeal from Mateta. Anderson is going to break to Diaz. Munoz getting tight to Diaz. Well, Diaz has gone round and goes down. Well, Colombian against Colombian.
No, I thought he actually got the other side of him. Anderson comes over to help, but he goes past them.
There's totally sure.
As he did earlier on with Curtis Jones.
Well, once again, it's now Palace coming forward. And then they say brilliant. Fantastic. Under pressure. Manipulated that ball beautifully.
How is that?
They're on the move again. First thought, turn and face. Take on the defender. Canate is not easy to get round and wasn't that time either. Kwanzaa starting against Manchester United last weekend. But Canate, who did start against Atalanta in the defence. One of so many Liverpool players with injury issues this season. Of course, Palace in the same boat. Look at Nunez battling and playing it through, just too much on the pass. Haven't seen much for Salah so far, but that was almost him put through.
That's better from Liverpool. I keep saying this, they've got to almost bypass the midfield and get quality balls into the front players. Ask questions of this back three. They can get some joy there, there's no doubt about that. Through the physicality or the pace, not just an ability. See that ball comes up to Nunez there. We've seen it on this side of Diaz also.
Munoz. Wharton. Eze. Trying to thread it through to Mateta. Bradley. And of course, Crystal Palace fans won't thank me for saying this, but we have two players like Eze and Elise, two players who are very much capable of playing at the highest level. And right now they're facing the side playing at the highest level, but right now, by their very high standards, struggling. And straight to Allison. The off-field crowd nervously, anxiously urging Liverpool forward. Diaz. Robertson, brilliant touch. Robertson across, behind by Anderson. Everything going through Andy Robertson at the moment.
Yeah, this is the side Liverpool can get joy, whether it's through Diaz or Andy Robertson. Klein again just misjudges. Happened a couple of times down this side, whether it was Munoz or Klein. Just misjudging the ball or the pace of the opposition player.
Well, Robertson, who's had the most touches in the game so far, to take this corner for Liverpool. Decent delivery. Will it drop here for Van Dijk? It's Messi! Oh! Off the crossbar. Diaz. And Endo in there. Endo going so close. Ball sent back in again. Jones. Away by Wharton, but Endo came so close for Liverpool.
No, initially it just felt the feet of Virgil van Dijk. He couldn't sort his feet out, then it was just a melee.
Here is Japanese again. Konate. Bradley. Crystal Palace would expect that Liverpool have their moments in this game. McAllister, first time ball to Nunez. Bradley. Crystal Palace on a free kick. And instead Liverpool still have it. Van Dijk. Robertson. Endo. Konate fists that one in to Diaz. And Jones. And Robertson, terrific ball! Oh, what an effort at the back post from Diaz.
Well, he saves to the goalkeeper. Again, Andy Robertson at the heart of Liverpool. Trying to get back into this game. Lovely cross that just tempts the goalkeeper. And a brilliant effort from Luis Diaz. Oh, does well the goal, he just flicks it over.
The margins again. A strong enough arm from Henderson. Liverpool corner. Putting on some pressure here. That's Konate that time. Over it goes. The chance is coming for Liverpool.
This is the save. Brilliant from Luis Diaz. Oh, just gets across. And they're getting closer. Just before that, they hit the bar. They're looking dangerous from corners, Liverpool. Dropped it, Virgil van Dijk's feet. Couldn't sort his feet out. And he just scoops it, Endo, with that left foot. Oh, just completely miskicks it. Clean contact, it's 1-1.
At the moment, this game, the way it started, both sides have now had their chances. I feel Liverpool, I'd say, finally growing into this game.
They grow into the game because the pace of the game is lifted. It's far too slow at the start of the game. This has been a theme right throughout the season. How slow Liverpool are at the start of games.
And then Wharton winning it from Endo. Elise, promising position for Crystal Palace. Moved on to Eze, crossing on Mateta. Was he offside though? Didn't take the chance in any case. But once more, Palace finding a way through.
No, again, it's on Liverpool's right. Crystal Palace is left, but Virgil van Dijk does really well. He knows he's gone ahead of the ball. Mateta just holds that line. But you see the skill.
The thing is, you can't rest in this game. You want to have a look at a chance, but on we go. McAllister. McAllister. Was he fouled right on the edge? He was. Palace disagree. Chris Kavanagh gives the decision. How close it was just outside.
Yeah, it was a foul. They're not happy. Just outside the box. Comes flying across Lerma. Yeah, you can see it's a foul. I mean, it looks a really dangerous position. The free kick takers will tell you, sometimes you can be too close.
The man who might end up taking this free kick, just getting gingerly back to his feet. But also no Alexander-Arnold on the field. Several players interested.
Yeah, I always think when it's this close, it's just the roll, stop and hit, and just it's more about power. Very difficult to get it over the wall into the opposite corner of where the goalkeeper is what you'd normally do on a free kick. But as I said, when it's so close, it makes that skill really difficult.
Well, Henderson knows with this sort of position, he's not quite sure what side this free kick may go. Daniel Klein on the floor. There's always that hush of anticipation with these sort of positions. Alexis McAllister. Gets it, McAllister. Blocked by the wall. Robbed back to him by Salah. And Jones can't keep that in play. They've been so loose in this first half an hour, Liverpool.
Yeah, 7 minutes that close. Normally you just have to do that little roll, but credit to, I think it's Eze here who gets off the wall really quickly.
There's so much time to play, of course, but nevertheless, this is a scoreline. Watched with delight, you would imagine, by Manchester City and Arsenal supporters. But it's the ups and downs of football, of course. Jurgen Klopp has seen his side in this position actually so often this season. Robertson. McAllister will get there and look for Salah over the top. Terrific ball. And these are the sort of positions that Mo Salah loves to be in. And Henderson keeps him out that time. Elise always takes a chance in his own half, and Hughes wasn't helped out by that pass. But then Munoz dives in. Endo, frantic at Anfield. Mateta. Palace looking as good as they can get here. Elise. Mateta, can he get it back to Elise? Couldn't. That dive was so tight to him. What a tussle that was. And Henderson's come. Had to get there. Did. Really not a quiet Sunday afternoon. Didn't expect it to be honest.
Yeah, one of the few times there we've seen Mo Salah up against Lemmer, 1v1, got him in the box.
There's the goal coming for Liverpool. Robertson. Endo. Endo again. I've seen a lot more of the ball in the first half an hour than they have expected to here, but on the innocent pressure, but can they break again? They've been so effective, or look so dangerous. And Eze, what a touch that was to open things up. Elise, not quite the touch required.
Well, Liverpool are 1-0 down, it could be worse. They've had chances themselves, but Endo just got caught in midfield. That threat on the counter-attack is always there when you play against Crystal Palace, but it's been there in abundance this afternoon.
We hear this, or that word, control, used so often. Besides, we're competing for trophies. It's not the case for Liverpool in this match at all.
Be a lot sharper in midfield, Liverpool, and just as I said, keep getting the ball into the front players. Ask questions of that Palace back three, back five.
And once again, Liverpool failing to keep a clean sheet at Anfield. They haven't kept a clean sheet in their last 9 Premier League games on this ground. Joint longest run at home in the Premier League era. Jones. Robertson. So often this season, conceding hasn't been too much of a problem because they've come roaring back. Lost at Anfield in the Premier League this season. Only drawn 3 times. To Arsenal, Manchester City and Manchester United, of course. For the link-up play of passing accuracy has been well below par, the usually high standards.
Yeah, when you think what's at stake for him and this team, so close to the end of the season, in a great position in terms of the Premier League. Just don't expect a performance like this. There's still plenty of time to turn it round, as we've seen this season, namely against Crystal Palace.
Ball played forward. Well, Liverpool, nervy day here, and a trip to Fulham next weekend on Super Sunday. 4 p.m. for that one on Sky Sports Premier League. McAllister. Manchester City not playing next weekend because of the FA Cup semi-final, so Liverpool could turn this one around, and against Fulham next weekend, they could have a lead. Say could, because there is a third team in this title race. It goes long as there is offside. And a reminder again of the situation at the top of this fascinating Premier League table. And Liverpool in a slightly worse position than they were at the start of the game. I say that just because of goal difference. Manchester City building up a healthier one yesterday. Henderson playing it forward. Mitchell can't get that from Bradley. Well, Bradley does well. Anderson across. Palace have defended so well in this first half. A reminder again, it's makeshift back there. McAllister. 4 goals without reply now at Anfield across the 2 matches this week. Van Dijk. Canate. Indo. Lerma. Strong in his duels so far. And Hughes got under pressure. Fabulous first half for Crystal Palace. And it's a turning though, and things can turn when you lose the ball in these sort of areas, but they're stepping out again. And Liverpool still have it. But that's not the best of passes from Jones. And that gasp and the groan every time that happens in this first half. Robertson. Klein. Here once more. Lisa beating Robertson to the ball.
Yeah, you know, so often when you play a game at any level of football, you know something starting fast. It's always difficult to pick up the momentum after a poor start. I think I'm seeing it's not so much sloppiness in Liverpool, just like a lethargy. With the passing at times. Just how easy that is for Crystal Palace. Really good for themselves, and they've really used this outlet on this left side a lot.
They've not just sat back, they've pushed for more. At least a shot. I mean, most teams, they do take the lead at Anfield. Maybe do get men behind the ball, but Palace have managed to do that, but also
losing
have
all
had a
the
threat.
games, man.
Yeah, they're switching it really well to that side.
Oh, we're losing.
McAllister, terrific pass. Oh, Henderson doesn't come, and here's Diaz, and somehow Liverpool can't force it in. The flag is up, but even so, Henderson for sure.
Yeah, he just got caught in no man's land. The goalkeeper. It was a tight one. He was just offside. He overhit it anyway. Liverpool didn't put it in the back of there. I think it's a simple pass. Actually, for Nunes just to give it to Mo Salah. He's at full stretch. that's what they've got to do more. Too much slow passing in midfield for Liverpool. Just keep putting balls over the top, maybe risk losing possession a little bit more.
He tested with that long ball. And then McAllister wins the free kick. I think he wanted the advantage there, actually. Just to keep Liverpool pushing forward. And moments before he played that ball over the top, he just seemed to come to a stop. The crowd happy about that, happy with the backwards pass to close in on half-time. Van Dijk.
How is Liverpool losing, man? What's going on?
Canate. Endo. Robertson. Endo. Ball ran under his foot. And Mateta has been such a strong focal point for Crystal Palace in this first half. Elisa. Visitors have come to Anfield. They've been very impressive. It's Canate, can't lose it there. Munoz didn't have confidence to run forward, but Elise is completely free here. Elise with Mateta up with him. And the latest break comes to nothing for Crystal Palace. They have had some excellent opportunities.
Yeah, I think Liverpool would like to get better here at 1-0. They've got to make sure they do. They can still got time to come back. I mean, it's been awful at times here today, Liverpool. Canate was really poor on Thursday as well. Good mistake from him.
But they're in again! And Mateta that time is saying he was pushed.
He was alongside Virgil van Dijk. Again, to get down that side. Just the Palace's left. Well, certainly a nudge from Van Dijk. Finds himself in between Canate and Van Dijk.
Palace appearance for Jean-Philippe Mateta today. That's the ball again. Mateta. Pass to it. Elise was there. Thing is, it almost put him off. Robertson. Diaz.
Oh, what a move.
He's off in
Through
the
the legs.
To rise that energy level again. And then McAllister. Well, we're not used to seeing this from Alexis McAllister. 2 more minutes to play in this first half. Frustrating to say the least for Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah, it looks like a tired team coming towards the end of the season. You see these performances from teams when we sort of say how much have they got to play for, but there's a league title at stake. They won't accept this. Jurgen Klopp, I wouldn't be surprised if it's changed at half-time. I think the pace of Szoboszlai's got to come out to midfield. It looked very pedestrian in there.
And Endo, not the latest Liverpool player to lose the ball. It's been spreading throughout the team. There's McAllister. Goes long. Henderson was confident that time and confident that ball was going to run into the penalty area. I suppose a performance like this from Liverpool gives.
What do you think of the
first
half?
We'll claim about them resting players for the Europa League, because ultimately Leeds must with the Premier League title. Of course, they have to win today.
I don't know what you lot think of the game from Palace.
As you say, Liverpool wouldn't mind the half-time whistle right now. A reset again.
Yeah, they need to sort themselves out at half-time.
Misplaced 60 passes in this first half, would you believe? The most they've misplaced in a Premier League game in the first half this season.
It's interesting when you get to this stage of the season when you talk about maybe is it nerves, is it tension? It doesn't feel like that type of performance. Just really poor and lethargic. Energy levels really poor. Body language the same.
It's half time.
Well, quite the first
Liverpool,
half.
nil,
And
Palace.
it's been Palace's first half because they lead the side are hoping to take the lead of the Premier League. Berriese with the only goal of the first half, but it could have been worse for Liverpool, could have been better for Palace. Van Dijk slipping, which allowed Mateta to get through, but thankfully
midfield, a crucial one in the title race with Jamie Carragher and
Let's
Sam
go
Hutchinson.
see if Liverpool can win.
Well, of course, Crystal Palace leading this game, but they are facing the kings of the comeback. Crystal Palace, a side who struggled to retain advantages this season. A huge second half for Liverpool's title ambitions, attacking the Kop in this second period as well. And Jamie, they certainly need to improve.
Yeah, they will improve. Can't be any worse than what we saw in that first half. I think it's the right substitution. I think at Endo Offik struggled. Just giving a great run of power and energy from midfield to Bosley.
And then Eze and Bradley going in together. And Bradley
Whoa, he fell.
has come off the worst.
Yeah, just seemed to come in from the wrong side. He was holding his ankle. Just wondered whether it was his knee. He twisted his legs. As I said, he comes in from a strange angle, just trying to get his leg around.
Well, he's had quite the run in this side. He started 16 of the last 21 games for Liverpool. Only missed a couple after the death of his father in February. And Conor Bradley scored the winner against Scotland recently as well for Northern Ireland. But getting some treatment here. They do have, of course, a pretty good potential replacement. How fit is he?
Well, they're sending that message to the bench now. Oh, it's a change. Alexander-Arnold's coming on.
Well, Alexander-Arnold, I think Klopp would have waited a bit longer to bring him back into action, but needs must right now. And if there is a game changer in this Liverpool squad, well, Trent Alexander-Arnold can certainly be one of them. I was going to say they missed him, but not too much, considering Bradley's form. It was completely different players who play in the same position.
Yeah, you're not going to get much better. Someone can come off the bench. You got an injury to your full-back. Conor Bradley's been fantastic, but it's also fantastic for Liverpool to get this man back. Sure, the planted there if the game was going well was to get Trent Alexander-Arnold some minutes. He's going to get more than he bargained for. And also at this moment, Liverpool aren't winning.
Come on. Trent.
Well, standing ovation here for Conor Bradley, who's limping off. And he's really been quite the deputy for Trent Alexander-Arnold while he's been injured. But Trent Alexander-Arnold is back again in the Premier League for Liverpool. And listen to that reception.
Shit, Andrew Tunnel.
As I said, Conor Bradley's been fantastic since he came in. And Trent Alexander-Arnold, but certainly before his injury, Trent Alexander-Arnold was up alongside Virgil van Dijk as Liverpool's best player at that stage in the season. You can see he's already very central.
Looking to dictate for Liverpool already. Nobody is more on the front foot with their passing than Trent Alexander-Arnold. And Konate hangs it in there. Henderson takes. I mean, not the sort of ball required, but you can see already. I was going to say you can see the intentions of Trent Alexander-Arnold, but it's pretty much multiple positions on the pitch. When in possession. And the whistles for Henderson taking his time, but not the best kick out of hand. Alexander-Arnold to Salah. Well, incredibly in that first half, Eze and Delise had twice as many touches as Salah and Nunez. Well, the credit for Palace, but you see that it's a problem for Liverpool as well. Hughes fouled by McAllister.
Yeah, I mean, the message at half-time, of course, Liverpool want to be more on the front foot, better quality with the ball, great chance to score goals, but they've also got to try and nullify Crystal Palace. They were a huge threat every time they went forward in that first half.
There's their comeback record in the Premier League this season. Set at Anfield. They've dropped 6 points here all season in the Premier League for today. A reminder again, those drop points: Manchester City, Arsenal and Manchester United. They've generally dispatched the sides in the bottom half of the table.
Looks like we don't want it. We don't want it.
There's Alexander-Arnold. Expect him to be in contact with Konate even more in this second half. Oh, Alexander-Arnold is out of that right back area. Here's Van Dijk.
You know it's slightly different when Trent plays there compared to Conor Bradley, who's more of a natural fullback in terms of getting up and down the line. So Konate will have to come across even more than he has done of late. As we said, Trent will go central, trying to get on the ball, at times follow the ball and get involved in the game. That could be an avenue for Crystal Palace.
Had a few avenues in this match so far. Mitchell. Mateta, who can certainly mix it with Van Dijk and Konate. He's proved that so far. Where is Van Dijk with that let off in the first half? McAllister. Robertson. Jones. Zoboszlai. He's momentarily in space. Won't receive that ball though from Alexander-Arnold. Has it now, but that header straight to Mateta. Gets away from McAllister. Hughes. What a clever ball that is. There's a brilliant football from Crystal Palace, and the move's still on.
We don't want it.
Munoz, what a touch. Elise pulling off. Elise getting that Wharton shot. Blocked. Mateta. That'll be a free kick to Liverpool. Crystal Palace though carving through that Liverpool defence again.
Oh, they got through Liverpool's midfield again. I think he was just onside. It's a great ball across. Elise was just a bit late to read it.
Well, Liverpool coming forward again. Robertson with a surge. It's the moment here. No. Nunez gets it all wrong.
Just haven't got going again after half-time. Obviously, you had the injury of Conor Bradley, just took the sting out of, you think at that rally at the start of the second half that you'd expect.
No, we lose it.
But again, some of the things that we saw in the first half of Liverpool. See here in the first few minutes of the second half also.
Henderson. Don't blame him for taking his time on the goal kicks, but saying that, there are still goals in this for Crystal Palace. And McAllister can't get that pass away. Hughes and Wharton have been terrific in the middle for Crystal Palace so far. There's still plenty of work for them to do. Robertson. Jones. Van Dijk. Crystal Palace waiting. Try and launch another counter-attack again. Liverpool find a way through them this time. Salah. Lerma again tight to Salah.
Looks like Liverpool don't want the title.
They're still patient. See how patient they'll be if they're still trailing, or even drawing with about 10-15 minutes to go. Used to get very frantic indeed. They weren't so frantic in the first half. Space for Liverpool here though. Nunez sorted it out that time. Nunez, Salah, across it goes. Jones is down. It will be a Liverpool corner. Do they want more?
Pen.
Yeah, that's better. Penetrating pass into Curtis Jones, I think, from Konate.
You gonna get more?
Salah just puts it into an area.
Ooh.
Challenge been checked and cleared. In goes the Liverpool corner. Van Dijk is out. Surely!
Oh, what a save!
Denies Nunez. It was point blank range.
He's got to score that. It's not good enough. He said great save for the goalkeeper. Not sure if it just hits him. He does really well to keep it out.
What a save!
Liverpool have looked dangerous on corners. Just gets his leg up there. Does really well, Henderson.
Put the bottom
Darwin has
corner,
got
man.
to score. How often do we say that?
Szoboszlai to take the corner for Liverpool.
What was that stopper?
From Lerma. Could have
What's
gone
that?
anywhere.
Szoboszlai.
Every time a corner comes in, they look like something could happen here for Liverpool.
It's going to reach Szoboszlai, that ball from Salah, but then he couldn't do anything with it except give it back to
We're
Palace.
just not having it.
He's quickly closed down. It's Nunez helping out.
We're not
To win
travelling.
for Liverpool.
Travel
The
pass.
counter. And Nunez on the move
Go.
again. Nunez across.
Oh,
Goes into the
Come on.
arms of Henderson.
Well, he's the man who made the save, but this is better from Liverpool.
this is more Liverpool-like.
I mean, listen, there's not much more he can do, probably, Nunez, in terms of it's dropping there. He's got to get a real good contact, and which he does. It's just down the throat to the goalkeeper.
Canate. We know that Palace have had their chances in this game, but so have Liverpool. Here's Robertson.
You always get that feeling with Liverpool, if they get one, they will get two. It's just getting that first one.
Marginally leading shots on goal, level on shots on target. 4 apiece. And one on the score sheet, of course. Here's Jones. Robertson.
Whip it in.
Nunez is in there. Anderson away. Back out to Robertson. And that's behind Curtis Jones countless times. It's happened to Liverpool today and to multiple players.
Yeah, as I said, there's been a lot of things that in the second half that you saw in the first half, but they've just got to get on with it, Liverpool here, and try and get themselves across the line. They've done that so often this season. They've actually won games without being totally convincing.
And the thing is, they don't just need to equalise here, they need to win this game to go to the top of the Premier League. Otherwise it's more their advantage lost. And it puts it into Manchester City's hands, of course, before Arsenal play later today.
The two Crystal Palace midfield players have gone through an awful lot of work. Wharton and Hughes, and they're cutting off those passes between the lines. You see situations like this where Liverpool so often have just had to go back to a defender or go back to a goalkeeper. That 5-2-3 shape that Glasner likes.
This is a joke, man.
Alexander-Arnold. Forward it goes. Munoz, who's been very good for Crystal Palace today. So many of these players, Palace players, have played so well, felt they should have had a free kick there. Instead, Liverpool have it. Alexander-Arnold can't
Come on.
thread it round Hughes.
Yeah, I thought there was a little tug by Curtis Jones.
Jones. Van Dijk. Almost enough time has passed now. Canate. Salah. Well, those Crystal Palace supporters, of course, seeing their side attack that end, but how often are they getting near that end as this half wears on? There's Robertson. Diaz. And Diaz will win the corner. And they have looked dangerous from corners, Liverpool.
If you can find Virgil van Dijk, as we've saw a couple of times today, you're going to have a chance.
See how effective Liverpool have been from corners this season. Few sides have. He goes to Liverpool corner. Canate got up. Salah. Well, it did fall to Salah there.
Better first touch, he's probably putting that in the back of the net. That's probably summed up Mo Salah since he's come back from his injury.
Alexander-Arnold playing that in. And this may be promising for Liverpool. Will it drop to Canate? It's laid off and from range from Szoboszlai. That's looped into the cop.
But again, Liverpool look at the most dangerous from the corner.
Shut
I mean, for a player of the ability of Mo Salah, he's just got to kill that on his thigh and finish. He just gets away from him. And he just hasn't quite been himself since he's come back from that injury. Still posting numbers in terms of goals and assists, but in terms of watching him on his normal self.
Again. I'll give it to Man City. Again.
McAllister rushed up and under. Salah, that was a decent enough touch. Somerslide driving on. Mitchell stretching in with a challenge.
Sorry, come on.
Mitchell and Lerma.
Ping it.
Left hand side. Eze. Wonderful poise and a wonderful pass as well. Mateta needs some support. Mateta won't get round Canate that time. Nice, pinning Liverpool in. Lerma finds Hughes. Hughes finds McAllister. Somerslide.
What are you just playing it?
In went Wharton.
Just been too quick for Liverpool in central midfield. Crystal Palace, I think they've got more time than what they have. I think Liverpool's best player of late has been McAllister, and he's been caught an awful lot today as well.
Robertson sends it forward. Anderson away. Hughes. Wharton. So calm.
Pressure on that.
Wharton again. Finds Elise. Mateta. Wharton instructing Mateta to go right, because Munoz will be in. Hughes. Hughes, all free kick to Liverpool. And Liverpool taking it quickly. No time to rest. Diaz. Nunez. Here's Salah. Salah lays it back. Alexander.
Oh.
Keep it down.
You know he's capable from that range. They take it quickly, Liverpool. Crystal Palace actually thought the free kick should have been the other way. It's a bit messy, scruffy. Maybe taken a few weeks to get his range. There's a challenge later on. I think it's Nunes here. I thought he just had a little tug back. I thought that when the whistle went, he was going to go for Crystal Palace. Frustrations would have been louder if Alexander-Arnold had found the top corner with that shot.
Still a long way to go in this game. And Mateta is geeing up the Crystal Palace supporters in that corner. They'll be feeling tense as well.
Yeah. Need 2 more league games. Jurgen Klopp at Anfield after this one. His first defeat was to this team, Crystal Palace. Certainly doesn't want it to end like this. A damn swing.
Liverpool are going to make another change. Diogo Jota about to enter the field. Also going to bring on Gakpo as well. So this will be interesting to see who comes off here.
I think Nunes will be one of them.
Nunes and Salah.
That's the interesting point. Who will be the other? Will it be Jones, perhaps?
Yeah, you just get as many players on the pitch who are capable of scoring a goal for you.
It's Canate. Well, still a concern for Liverpool is keeping Palace out. Alexander-Arnold checked Eze well. And Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, what a ball!
Across towards Diaz. Munoz there again. Van Dijk. Robertson. Into Jones. Van Dijk again. Canate. Van Dijk. Somerslide. Alexander-Arnold. First time in.
Ref!
Diaz. No
Ref!
foul.
No!
And Mitchell to Eze.
Amo!
Again. Liverpool able to get that ball back.
Come on. Only scored one.
Think of occasions this season how late Liverpool have had to leave games to win the 3 points, including against Crystal Palace in the reverse fixture. They were actually losing at this point in the game in that fixture as well. Rayo was sent off. Van Dijk. Van Dijk again. Robertson. Two substitutes wait to come on. Jota and Gakpo. Konate. Salah. Palace won't mind this too much.
What a boring second half.
Konate. Goes quiet again.
You just can't penetrate through the system of Palace. There's so many numbers in the middle.
Van Dijk, what a ball to Salah.
Balls.
Szoboszlai. Can't get away from Lerma. Not many have been able to get away from Lerma today. Hughes down the line to Mateta. Won't get there. Konate, though, can only put it into the crowd. So, who's coming off here for Liverpool? Nunez, as we thought, making way. And Diaz also coming across. Freshening up the front line here, Klopp, and we know how effective substitutions have been for him this season. And they need goals from these two. And Jota, of course, arguably the best finisher at the club. Another who's not been able to play as much recently with injury and has returned to the Premier League now. Going to return with goals. There's the statistical proof of his finishing. Ball forward, Lerma, positioning, it's been very good. Szoboszlai won't get that back, but Liverpool still have it.
Come on, man.
Jota in the middle, ball across, Jones. Robertson. There's the handball. VAR having a look at that one. Van Dijk. Robertson. Gakpo.
Come on, then.
McAllister. Too much on the pass.
Oh,
It has been checked and cleared, though. This handball appeal.
Yeah, his arms are by his body. High up.
High up
He
means
can
that
be in a
ball.
natural position, but as I said, when the ball or the arms are so close to the body, you're not going to get a penalty for that.
That is an angle the referee can see.
Interesting positions there from Klein.
Oh my
Tactic for
God.
defenders in those sort of positions.
Referees are
Chance
in the
Liverpool had
blood.
Curtis Jones. I'm not just sure whether I thought someone in front of him was going to get it. Just like he was just going to come onto it and put it in his left foot.
Change for Palace. Jordan Ayew, who was sent off in the reverse fixture, and that's when the game really changed. And off goes Elise. So not totally ready to complete 90 minutes. But Glasner wants to make sure Elise pick up any further issues. It was a problem before for Palace. But Ayew on. Tireless worker in that front line. Gakpo.
Liverpool have had opportunities in the second half. They will get more. I think they just wanted to fall to the feet of Jota if possible.
Here's Szoboszlai. Needing something here, Liverpool. Szoboszlai!
Oh,
And Anderson diving across, hugged by his goalkeeper.
let's go then.
Brilliant from Anderson.
Great play.
That's what Szoboszlai gives. He gives that little pace, penetration. He's not sure what's around him, Anderson. He deals with it really well.
What is
Another day might have put that in his
what
own
is
net.
Szoboszlai?
Szoboszlai with a corner for Liverpool.
Why is Trent not taken? And Robertson not
Palace
taken.
everybody back. Szoboszlai's corner. And it was waiting to be prodded in by Jota.
So again, Virgil van Dijk, face to the ball. I think sooner or later this is going to come back to haunt Crystal Palace. They haven't dealt with Liverpool in these situations well all afternoon.
Palace haven't had a corner in this game yet. Liverpool racking them up.
been a real feature of Jurgen Klopp's time at Liverpool, not just this season. There's how many times they've scored late goals.
Here's Canate.
That's why there'll still be belief that Liverpool can get something from this game.
Absolutely. McAllister. Gakpo's ball in. Someone pulling a shirts in there. Wharton away. Mateta can't reach it. Canate strong.
Great tackle.
Pass
Yes,
losing
go.
it. Jones to send it into Jota. Looking for Salah. Mitchell away. And now Ayew. And he'll try and run away from
Well,
Jones,
okay.
who will be booked here, you would imagine.
Well, Ayew does well for his team, because just before that he didn't. He lost the ball carelessly. And that's what especially the Palace team will want. Counter-attacks or Liverpool stopping them, just to keep that clock ticking.
There's the confirmation. Well, they won't be in a rush to take this free kick, Crystal Palace. Well, Monday Night Football, 6:30 p.m. tomorrow. Dele Alli, the special guest before Chelsea host Everton. And then following this, Arsenal hosting Aston Villa. And the team news is in for that particular match. Zinchenko in at left back for Arsenal. And Trossard and Jesus also into that front line. That's into midfield. Here's Szoboszlai. I might get it back here. Szoboszlai is in! Come on! Oh, what a block! Jota. Goalkeeper was beaten. But the Palace defenders covering across. It was Klein.
It's an unbelievable piece of defender. It's a really poor finish from the man. And I said Liverpool wanted the ball to fall to in the box. Is it going to be one of those days for Liverpool? They've certainly had the chances to be back in this game.
4 chances.
Sent it again. Header from Van Dijk.
Still can't score, man.
I mean, everyone's still getting over the miss, I think, in this stadium. You can't believe it, especially that man, Diogo Jota. They've been poor today, Liverpool,
Ref!
but they certainly had the chances.
Sent forward. Crystal Palace. Ayew.
Well,
Some vital defensive interceptions in this game. And don't forget, there is another match going on in the Premier League right now. Fulham 2-0 up at the London Stadium against West Ham United. A hangover for David Moyes' side. But this game right now is of huge importance as far as the Premier League is concerned. Liverpool right now will find themselves 2 points behind Manchester City. Well, they've been in that position before. Issa whips it in. Brilliant ball as well. And
what
fantastic
a
save
save.
from Alisson. Mateta cannot believe it. That would have been the game there for Palace, you would imagine.
How's it not 2-0? I mean, I can't believe, I mean, what a save. He does throw his arm up, but Mateta has to score. Wow.
Oh, shit.
Mateta can't believe it. Great finish touch, puts his foot through it, and that arm just comes from nowhere and keeps Liverpool alive.
How has there only been one goal in this game? Extraordinary stuff.
There we go.
Oh, there's space.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Jones!
Yeah! Oh!
He's missed it. Will Liverpool score today?
Oh, they don't think so, neither does he. The finishing for Liverpool has been absolutely shocking. I mean, you can see what's going to happen a few seconds before he gets the pass away, Gakpo.
Throw one more. Should have played it one more.
And when you think of who it falls to, Mo Salah's just on the side. And it just bobbles up.
Tip over the keeper.
You can't believe it. I mean, as you said, Seb, you cannot believe this game has still got only one goal in it.
The agony.
I mean, the Crystal Palace fans will be the same at the other end. How Mateta missed that one.
How was that happening?
And Jones, did he just mouth the words, or the word wow? Well,
How is that
we're going to have to look at some point. There's still at least 15 minutes to go. Double change. Well, triple change, treble change. For Crystal Palace. Read about hasn't had much game time for Palace this season. On far right there, he's going to come on. Joel Ward, one of the few surviving members of the last win for Palace at Anfield. And also Jeffrey Schlupp coming on. They need the fresh legs now. And Nathaniel Klein, who's had a good game back there, the former Liverpool man, but he was in the way for Crystal Palace to deny Jota just moments ago. And Hughes as well. So many standout performances from Crystal Palace players today. That board down there is playing up as well. Need any more chaos? And I think Hughes was unsure there. Still one more to come off here for Crystal Palace.
That would be number 10, as He knows.
Is it? I think it may be him coming off. We're just waiting for the confirmation. And are you sure, fourth official? Well, he's the man, the only man to put away his chance today. Off goes Eze. Will that be the goal that wins it? Who knows? Schlupp on. I've seen so much. Liverpool manager. But this is a huge. It's 15 more minutes to play. Anderson. Liverpool love a late goal, to say the least. Crystal Palace concede a lot of late goals. They did score late on actually against Man City last week.
Come on.
Loose from
No.
Salah. And it comes back to him, but then he can't keep it. Goodness me. He's Wharton.
He's just not at the races, Mo Salah. It's been like that for a few weeks now.
And Canate.
How are we
Jones.
losing against Crystal Palace?
Robertson. Gakpo. How Liverpool's season's gone so far. If they get one, you fancy them to get another. But they have to get that one first.
Just go then. Come on.
5 in the penalty area. Ball comes in.
Still can't get it.
Shane said Anderson, who's headed so much away. Here's Van Dijk.
Out wide.
Canate. Jota won't keep that one in. We'll have to say, a standout performance in midfield for Crystal Palace. Wharton, 20 years of age, one of the calmest players on the pitch.
Yeah, really impressed since he came in. I think he covered his first game on Monday Night Football. He was really good. I mean, there will be a bit of time. Obviously, you had the injury of Conor Bradley, the situation with the subs coming on and off just before with Crystal Palace. So there'll be a fair amount of injury time, I would expect.
Still more drama. You would expect. Munoz. How many times have Liverpool turned the ball over today? But then they've won it back, which they're so used to doing.
They're so scruffy. Certainly from Liverpool.
McAllister. Mate. Alexander-Arnold. Canate. The Elliott about to come on for Liverpool. Van Dijk. Van Dijk again. McAllister. Probing. Robertson. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. But there's Palace ready to strike, and Mateta will find Schlupp. Only committing 2 to the attack here, Palace. Mitchell. Wharton. Out to Schlupp. Mateta trying to get away from Van Dijk. Schlupp got that one wrong. Van Dijk takes that away from Alisson, but still finds Salah. Salah onto Alexander-Arnold. Anderson won't get there, but Alexander-Arnold couldn't execute the pass.
He couldn't execute it, but he made a poor choice. The simple pass was just to give it to Jota down the line. He went for the more difficult one.
Wharton just owning the foul. So calm.
Okay, 12 years.
Right now, we'll make another change. Harvey Elliott, another young player, been so impressive. Liverpool still in need.
He's been very impressive from the bench this season, Harvey Elliott. Probably surprised it's taken until the 82nd minute for him to actually come on.
Liverpool have only failed to score in 1 of their last 41 Premier League matches. And that was that incredible game at home to Manchester United. And they had shot after shot after shot. Couldn't find a way through. Alexander-Arnold looking for Salah. Mitchell didn't get his header right. Anderson there for the empty time for Palace, and then takes
For the ball, let's go.
For a corner.
Yeah, it's been fantastic, Anderson, in the middle of that back three.
Jones off, who missed that big chance. Elliott on, given his chance. On the last at least 2 more minutes to play.
Get this goal, and then get another goal. Let's go.
Crystal Palace have led for so long. Van Dijk waiting. In goes the corner. Van Dijk goes up. Wasn't the cleanest of headers. Oh, Henderson flopping. Cleared away. Foul. Free kick. Crystal Palace.
Dead leg.
Yeah, again. Van Dijk makes the first contact. There's a lot of bodies there. The goalkeeper.
Nah, that's not
foul there from Virgil van Dijk.
That's not a foul. Scruff over that.
Just watching at the goalkeeper, maybe thought it doesn't just fall to the feet of Virgil van Dijk in that position.
Well, the XG tells us that between the Atalanta game and this Palace game, Liverpool should have scored only 5 goals. Seems like they should have scored more than that.
Yeah,
Getting some instructions from Glasgow.
Yeah, listen, there's still time to go. This hasn't looked like a performance from a title-winning team at this stage of the season. You think of the form Manchester City are in right now, and Arsenal. It's on a completely different level to what we're seeing from Liverpool. Certainly today, midweek.
Jota. Salah. And Salah just about gets there. We see Mitchell. Salah as well. Salah got the pass away to McAllister. Robertson. Side. That will be a free kick. Munoz not happy.
Yeah, that's a foul.
Just interesting seeing that last run there from Mo Salah. In the pass, you just see pace getting away from defenders, but same with Mitchell and Lear today. They've had him under control physically and actually matching him when he's making those penetrating runs in behind.
And he's still on the pitch for Liverpool, and still the potential to find a goal here for Liverpool.
Why is he playing it back like
As
that?
far as time is concerned. Alexander-Arnold to swing it in again. He's going to drop to Wharton. Excellent once more. Are you?
That's not a foul.
onto it.
That's a
And
foul.
Redeval.
That's a foul.
He came through McAllister there. Oh, Soberslide.
Settle.
Playing it straight to Mateta. I suppose Liverpool may find that Palace get more opportunities as they push
Yes.
forward. Robertson loses it. Schlupp. Mateta. And Gakpo.
Come on,
Two
swing
challenges
it.
out. It goes to Elliott.
Elliot chasing it.
Elliott.
Swings it back
Ball
in.
across. And he watched that all the way, did Ward.
Come on. Come on, let's go.
Gakpo's made a bit of a difference on that side. He's done okay since he's come on here. Gakpo, every time he gets, he's going on little runs, trying to come inside, trying to put balls in the box.
Ping it to the box. I've got time.
McAllister. And Allison.
What is Allison doing?
Player in that Palace half momentarily. Gakpo. Sit back from Jota.
Let's
Sit
go.
back from Jota. They're queuing up in the middle. Gakpo, composure. Elliott across. Henderson
Oh,
keeps that one out. Alexander Arnold hooks it back in there again. Anderson away.
oh,
Keep coming back though.
don't play it
Van
back.
Dijk.
Go.
Konate. Elliott. Van Dijk. Somerslide. And here the Crystal Palace supporters. Imagine their team on another
Come on,
famous
then.
Anfield win.
Let's do something with it then.
Alexander Arnold. Konate.
Ping it.
Elliott. Van
Oh
Dijk.
my god.
Gakpo. Some time was running out
Gakpo.
for most teams, but I can't say that for Liverpool based on their record before today.
Come on.
Van Dijk.
He won.
Konate. See those Palace players waiting to pounce.
Yeah, it's really good from Crystal Palace. The lead's on, finding it tough to play
Let's
through
go, then.
Liverpool.
Let's
They
go.
like this time Alexander Arnold.
Arnold,
Sit
what
back in
are
there
you
again.
doing,
Away
man?
by Ward. Here's Van Dijk. Elliott. Edouard waiting to come on for Crystal Palace. Szoboszlai. Out to Alexander Arnold. Alexander Arnold drives it. Lerma in position again. Cleared away. Palace want a free kick. Mitchell was down. He's back up, I can tell you that. Has to get back into position. Alexander Arnold. Too much on the cross.
Way too
All the way across to Gakpo.
much.
Gakpo. Jota. Gakpo was checked. Referee playing advantage. Konate. 89th minute. Gakpo.
For a goal.
They've had a few of these. For 3 years since Liverpool suffered back-to-back Anfield defeats. Their latest corner. And Anderson. How often has he got his head to the ball?
Yeah, it's been fantastic.
Robertson. It's just not enough room on the pitch. The pass not right again. Substitution for Crystal Palace. Mateta, who's down on the ground, helped to his feet. He's putting quite the shift for Crystal Palace. And Edouard coming on, who scored late on against Manchester City. Glasner looking for a bit more from his side. And of course, the flip story of this is that Crystal Palace would have had some sense they still might have been in relegation trouble, but to take something away from Anfield here would surely put them in a position where they can't be sucked into that bottom three.
Yeah, they're looking over the shoulders slightly, but they come away here with the 3 points. You think of the points difference between themselves and Luton. I think the game in hand as well.
Everton game in hand.
Well, we wait for that board.
You just look down at this Liverpool performance. Reminds you a little bit of what we saw from Arsenal at the end of last season. They just sort of ran out of steam. And then you run out of belief.
Let's see this board done.
The board goes up. 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
For
Let's get a
Liverpool.
goal. Come on.
Who, realistically, in terms of the title race, scored 2 goals. Van Dijk.
Minor draw.
And the amount of times Van Dijk and Konate pass the ball to each other, and a lot of that is down to the structure of Crystal Palace. Very difficult to play through.
Minor draw.
Elliott
Just whip it in.
sends it in. Alexander-Arnold. McAllister.
What up?
Somerslide. Gakpo. Seen a lot of the ball since coming on. Sends it in. Jota. And Salah.
Oh!
How many chances missed? How many last-ditch interventions from Palace players?
I mean, Liverpool have been really poor. They should have scored 4. Brilliant defender from Crystal Palace.
7
It was
minutes.
Mitchell.
Whip it in
Liverpool
there.
corner. Van Dijk having his shirt pulled.
That's a penalty.
Alexander-Arnold.
That's a penalty there.
It's not what he was looking for. Just away by Schlupp. I was going to say a tight clearance, but he's one of the substitutes.
As I said, this takes you back to last week at Manchester United. The chances Liverpool missed. All forward players involved. They do miss far too many chances.
What is Liverpool doing, man?
Create so much. You
22.
have more chances and efforts of goal than
21
anyone in the
shots.
Premier League.
How many on target? 6 on target.
Here's the thing, they have created enough chances today to win a match normally. Yes, they've had chances as
I
well.
don't want it
Van
now.
Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Elliott. Elliott strikes Ayew, cleared away by Wharton. Collected by Ayew. Allison had to run back to his goal. Deval. You can't play passes like that. McAllister. Salah. Salah. He's being matched there by Lerma, who's put in some shift for Crystal Palace. Munoz.
Let him.
This is one of Crystal Palace's best performances this season.
Come on, let's go.
But here's Konate. Salah.
Can we see a rocket
Mitchell
from anything?
allowing Salah to turn. And then McAllister holding his back.
Nothing.
Throwing the advantage. McAllister not moving too well. But here's Gakpo.
Gakpo
Hands
in
it towards
for Salah.
Drops to Salah. The touch takes
Trent
it away
will
from
shoot.
goal. Alexander-Arnold back in. Cleared away by Lerma and helped on its way by Wharton. Wilson now taking the ball on. 4 more minutes to go.
This is
Van
agony.
Dijk pushing himself forward. That's when you know it's desperate. You see the centre half going up front.
This is agony.
To stay
Switch it
forward.
again. Switch it again.
Alexander-Arnold.
Switch it again.
Elliott in space. Elliott has it now.
Switch it
Elliott.
again.
Too much.
Oh, tell you what.
But there,
Ah.
what a corner here, Liverpool.
Oh,
There was
corner
a touch
ball.
on the
Let's
way.
go.
Instead, it's a goal kick.
Oh. Definitely use it for that one. Much appreciated.
I mean, he can't believe he hasn't scored.
How? Oh.
Defender does really well. Mo Salah doesn't see him coming across, just thinks he's got to get anything on it. And he makes it 1-1.
This
But
is
1-1's not enough for Liverpool. We're getting to the stage of the season where draws are defeats. There's been so much good this season from Liverpool, but it all feels like it just fell apart in the last week.
Well, we spend so long looking at the fixtures remaining for the clubs involved and trying to guess and predict what might happen. You can't really predict. Arsenal to come after this one. But right now it's Manchester City's weekend. Here's Robertson. And Robertson. Elliott. can't win it. Elliott again. And there's Mitchell. And what a fantastic defensive performance from Crystal Palace, who would have come here today as a huge underdog. A side who struggled for a lot of this season. Oliver Gardner just a couple of minutes away from quite the win.
Yeah, they can always cause you a problem, Crystal Palace. And this does give them that breathing space. A great result for them if they can hang on.
Well, Jamie, as far as this game is concerned, could you pick a player of the match? There's a lot of contenders in a Palace shirt.
Yeah, but it's Anderson at the back, and he's been fantastic. Really impressed with them on the ball. Maybe it's the first time I ever saw them. He's still pushing his troops on, because he knows it's a massive result for them.
But even with this scoreline, all the stories, all the headlines will be the fact that Liverpool haven't won. And right now, look likely to lose as well. Are you? Goal kick.
Let's go then. Last minute, yes. Let's push now.
And Liverpool just looking for a point. 1 more minute to go.
No, don't play it backwards, play it up. You just got booked.
There's a booking for Jefferson Lerma.
I'm not sure what that's for, but it's given Liverpool a free kick in a dangerous position to try and salvage a point. The goalkeeper's going up.
Well, Alisson, who scored for Liverpool before. And he's forward. Alexander-Arnold pumps it long. And it just missed everybody. And it's gone out for a goal kick. The story of this match.
There we go, guys.
Liverpool lose.
Yes,
And lose
again.
ground in the tightest of title races. For
Liverpool
Crystal
lost
Palace,
again.
they've come to Anfield and they've won again here. Their fans going crazy in the corner. Up
Yeah.
3 points that's probably taken them out of trouble, really. But for Liverpool,
Tight race is
consecutive
over.
home defeats in a week. More drop points in the Premier League. Is it drop points too many in their chances of claiming
Well, that's
this
the end of the
incredible
line. That's the end
title?
of Watch Along, guys. I hope you did enjoy.
The faces
Smash
of the
like,
Liverpool
subscribe,
players
turn
say
the
it all,
notification
because
bell on.
right now
You don't want to miss
they
any
know
videos.
they've lost so much ground
It's going to be on.
because they failed to win here today after every goal in the first half.